yes, I'm recording right after the last one, because if you remember during that last video, I came to this realization that there's a problem in the D&D community, and I really want to just look you in the eye and tell you that this is stupid, it's dumb. And I want to tell you right to your face that it's stupid and dumb, and we all need to stop doing this and tell other people that are doing this to stop doing this. So yeah, before we get started, make sure you like the video if you like the video, and if you want to subscribe to see more daily uploads, you need to subscribe in order to see more daily uploads. Thank you so much. Let's keep going. So I've come to the uncomfortable realization that a lot of people have a lot of like trouble with discourse and like IDing when a character is good consistently and when a character is bad consistently. I think the key word with that is like consistency. I think that's the main thing that people have trouble with, because I think when we start getting to like usually we agree top three, is Nurse, Blight, and Spirit. Like we can pretty consistently agree on those are the top three. When we start getting into like mid-tier killers to low-tier killers, we're like, my character isn't that bad. And usually the reasoning that they provide behind that is they only use iridescent add-ons, so therefore my character's good. Or I only go to maps that benefit my character, so therefore I get consistent good results. Or, oh, hey, I play at low MMR where like the players are still trying to figure out the game, so therefore I'm good. And to that I say, when we're talking about consistency, we're talking about the ability to perform on multiple maps, against multiple different perk setups, like the ability to succeed in spite of having the perfect add-on setup, the perfect map setup, and the perfect survivors. And that is what we're talking about when we talk about consistency. So when you're watching somebody like Otstarva or Otofu put together a tier list, and you go, my character is not as bad as you say they are. Think about what you're saying in response to that. Because when these guys are making their tier lists, they're talking about consistency to perform across all maps against all kinds of survivors. Yeah, I get it, Timmy. You have 100 hours in Dead by Daylight, and you only run a Tombstone piece, or you only run Infinite Tier 3. And when you play Myers, you landslide the survivors. Wowee, good for you. But we're talking about Myers' ability to perform on all maps, with all of his add-ons, with everything. We're taking all of that into account. All types of survivors, everything. When we're talking about a placement on like a tier list of how competent and strong this character is, we're talking about their ability to perform against all variables, not just yours, not just your situation. And I think we get into these really ugly conversations with each other because people will die on this hill. They'll die on this hill that no, they're not as bad as people think they are. And you gotta look around and look at your situation. Could your situation work out against a different group of survivors? Could this work on a different map? And a lot of people don't even ask those questions. A lot of people literally don't even ask those questions. They just go, oh, well, whenever I play them, I do good. And they haven't run an add-on color beyond purple. Like, they haven't even tried the greens yet. And they're like, oh, yeah, see, I get consistent results with this character. It's like, well, no, duh. If you're only running their strong add-ons and you are playing against survivors who don't know how to react to the strong add-ons, or you've just had good map luck, or you map offering. So that's another thing I see a lot. A lot of people that swear a character is good always bring a map offering that benefits their character. That, of course, the character is going to seem stronger than they seem. Of course. But the fact that people take that and use it as empirical evidence is just cringy at best. It's just cringy at best. Like, I understand that you want to have the secret knowledge. You want to be like, see, I know all these big streamers. They say that this character is bad. But I have the secret knowledge. I know that this character is not as bad as the big streamers make him out to be. That they're so cruel to my pig. My pig is not as bad as people make him out to be. Poor piggy, I will defend you. It's like, no. The reason that people say that is pig can consistently not perform at a standard level. Because even with pig, if you take away maps, survivors, perks, half of her kit is literally based on RNG. So by nature, she is inconsistent. That is why she's always so low on people's tier lists, because by nature, she is inconsistent. By RNG, she is literally inconsistent. And that's what people look at when they're looking at tier lists of character strength. They're looking for consistent performance. And when half of your kit is just based on maybe, that's not good. That's not good at all. You may have an overwhelmingly strong match, or you may have an overwhelmingly weak match. And that's a big thing when you're fighting so many different kinds of survivors. You end up on different maps. That matters. That matters a lot. And it doesn't matter how much you like that character. It doesn't matter how much you like that character. It really doesn't. If they can't perform consistently, they're not that strong. No amount of you getting upset about it or doing your anecdote of like when you were like a brand new character or brand new player at the game, just now playing them, how good she was, that change that. And I don't know why this community has that issue. Like I've never, like there's like in multiple games I've been through, like MOBAs, fighting games. Like there's always people like, oh, that character's slept on. Like that's always been a thing people say, right? But I've never had it to like the same like intensity of Dead by Daylight of like, no, the character's actually good or the character's actually mid-tier. Like I've never had people like so much exaggerate the power of a character based on like emotional preference, like straight up looking evidence in the face and just like going, nope, character's actually good. Yep. It's just embarrassing. Like I don't get it. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess we've seen time and time again that the DBD community is just like incredibly emotional and irrational with so many things that don't deserve that level of intensity. So maybe it's just another one of those things. But in general, I just think it's really crazy that this community has such an incredible problem with like defending things without evidence and just kind of like emotionally feeling like something is different. So they just apply their emotions and don't think about simple things like basic consistency. Like it's just, it busts my brain. Anyways, yeah. So I don't know. Why do you think that the community has such a problem with this? I don't know. It's literally baffling to me. Like I've never had a community just so poorly be able to ideate a character's strength through consistency. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's it for today. I'm kind of all ranted out for today. So thank you so much for watching and spending time with me, bud. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video. And if I don't, I'll see you when I see you, friends. Goodbye.